Okay, let's go to Annex 3, mandatory regulations. So Annex 3, regulation number 1, the application. First, we have the harmful substances in packaged form. So this is the Annex 3, harmful substances in packaged form. So, yung harmful substances ay nakasulat naman sa International Maritime Dangerous Goods Code or IMDG Code. So, nandun yung pati yung safe carriage of dangerous goods ang isulat din doon. So, marine pollutants nasa in the IMDG Code. Next, we have the package form is defined as the forms of containment specified for harmful substances in the IMDG Code. Means the forms of confinement specified for lawful substances in the IMDG Code. Okay, regulation 2, packing. So, packing, kailangan yung package sa mga harmful substances shall be adequate to minimize the hazard to the marine environment and dapat water resistant. So, adequate to minimize the hazard to the marine environment. So, kailangan durable yung package mo. Di basta-basta nasisira. Basta-basta na nasisira. Okay, marking and labeling. Kailangan durable yung marking niya para hindi mo para malaman nung nagbasa na delikado siya. So, kailangan durable yung marking, hindi siya madaling nabubura. Correct technical name. So, kailangan correct yung technical name niya na nakikita siya sa IMDG code. And then, kailangan identification of the use of relevant UN number. So, kailangan meron siyang United Nations number. Information must be identifiable even after immersion of at least 3 months. So, kahit nalubog siya ng dagat for 3 months, kailangan nababasa pa rin yung information. Kasi, pag hindi na yan nababasa, delikado na. Packages containing small quantities of harmful substances may be exempted from the marking requirements. So, pag maliliit lang, may exemption. Okay, documentation. So, the correct technical name of each such substance shall be used. Addition, the words marine pollutant should be labeled on the documentation. A signed certificate or declaration that the shipment offered for carriage is properly packaged and marked. So, in proper condition for carriage to minimize the hazard to the marine environment. A detailed stowage plan which sets out the location of the harmful substances on board may be used in place of such special list or manifest. So, kung nailagay mo na yan sa barko, kailangan mayroon siyang marking or locate kung saan makita mo yung location niya, kung saan nakalagay yung harmful substances na yan. Kasi may ibang mga substances na hindi pwedeng itabi mo sa mga ibang harmful substances. So, pag nag-react sila sa isa't isa, delikado. So, kailangan may stowage plan ka, may nakalagay saan yung itong substance na to, itong substance na to, and ano yung mga bawal na mga pwedeng ilapit sa kanila. Okay, stowage. So, kailangan yung mga harmful substances are properly stowed and secured. Hindi yung pag alon bigla, nahulog agad siya sa dagat. Hindi ganon. Okay? Quantity limitations. So, syempre, magdedepende yon sa size ng barko mo, construction ng barko mo, and equipment ng barko mo. So, kung ano lang yung kaya nyo. Diba? So, yun yung mga limitations. So, gaano karami yung chemical or harmful substances na pwede mong dalhin. Okay, exemptions. Except. Okay, exceptions. So, jettisoning or yung itatapon mo sa pwede siya, prohibited siya, except kung ginagawa mo siya for the purpose of securing the safety of the ship or saving life at sea. Pero pag hindi ganun ka delicate, hindi naman yun yung reason mo, so wag mong itapon, bawal yan. Okay? Appropriate measures are used to regulate the washing of leakages overboard of these substances. Okay. So what are the legislative requirements of Annex 3? So Annex 3 governs the packaging, labeling, and stowage of harmful substances carried in package form on ships. So it requires ships to have a detailed list of dangerous goods on board and provides guidelines for handling and storage. Okay. Next, we have the Annex 4. So, Annex 4 is sewage or yung dumi ng tao sa barko. So, the MEPC also adopted a standard for the maximum rate of discharge of untreated sewage from holding tanks when at a distance equal or greater than 12 nautical miles from the nearest land. So, hindi ibig sabihin na naka 12 nautical miles on the nearest land ka is pwede ka na magtapo ng sewage. So, meron pa rin yung maximum rate of discharge, especially sa untreated sewage. Hindi pwede nakastuck, dyan lang kayo sa isang lugar, hindi ito matakbo, tapos dyan mo rin tinapon yung ilang tonelada ng sewage. So, siyempre, yung area na yan, magbabaho yan. So, meron pa rin tayong sinusunod na discharge rate. Okay, definition. Sewage is the drainage and other wastes from any form of toilets and urinals. Okay, application. So, for new ships, provision of this annex shall apply to the following ships, engaged international voyages. So, kailangan, for new ships, kailangan meron tayong sewage treatment plant. So, especially new ships that carry more than 15 persons. So, kailangan meron tayong sewage treatment. So, Regulation 5, issue or endorsement of certificate. So, International Sewage Pollution Prevention Certificate. So, meron naman tayong certificate. International Sewage Pollution Prevention Certificate. So, ISPP naman. Shall be issued after an initial or renewal survey. Okay. So, meron naman itong bagong certificate. So, Regulation 9, sewage systems shall be equipped with a sewage treatment plant, a sewage commuting and disinfecting system for the temporary storage of sewage when the ship is less than 3 nautical miles from the nearest land or a holding tank. So, ang sewage treatment plant, kahit na malapit ka sa lupa, but as long as dumadaan sa sewage treatment plant mo, test with certificate na yan, so pwede ka magtapon. Pero pag hindi mo idadaan sa sewage treatment plant, pwede mo idaan sa sewage commuting disinfecting system as long as ship is less than 3 nautical miles. Pero kung ayaw mo naman, holding tank ka lang. So, wag mo itapon sa labas. Okay, standard discharge connection. So, syempre, yung discharge connection ng sewage mo or lahat ng mga tinatapon mo or discharge mo sa reception facilities, kailangan meron kang standard connection. So, para pwede kang makapag-connect agad pag nag-discharge ka sa lahat ng reception facilities all over the world. Standard yan sa lahat. Okay, so hindi na yung maghanap ka pa ng parehas yung sukat ng discharge line or ng discharge connection mo. Okay, discharge of sewage so is prohibited except when the following conditions are